Ooh. Hi, I'm Tanner. This is Down Boys Garage. I really don't know what to do with my hands. Actually, I really don't even know what to do with this whole thing, but I don't know. Look at this. Yeah, tattered clothes here and everything. But we got cool trucks and cars. This one has an issue. We're going to fix it today. It's rubbing a little bit on the sides. So we're going to lift the front up just a little bit, not the squat, but, just get her on up in the air. Anyway, welcome to Down Boys Garage. Let's get started. Let me take you around this for a little bit. It's 2017, You can tell what our issue is right there. Tell by the way that is. Rubbing a little bit. We put new wheels and tires on it. These are about 275, 65, 20s. About a 34.1 tire is what it is. We're going to lift up the front and everything. And yeah, she looks good. But while we're in there, we need to do the front brakes too. Here's some tools that we have. So the tools we got is brake pad, caliper tool. Helps you push down the caliper. Various millimeter sockets, other ones, impact wrench. Also, you're going to need a torque wrench. And then these are all that there is. It's just a front leveling kit. It's a 1.5-inch spacer that goes on the front. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need. We do have some Loctite. Definitely want to use Loctite. You want to start by taking off your lug nuts. Well, your center caps. To get to the lug nuts, There we go. This one's just a 5mm thing. Most of them are, Oh, that one's not one of them. I was taking off the wrong one. Oops. They all look the same. They spin a lot. Anyway, take those off. Set those off to the side. Got your 8 lug nuts. We also are going to have to get some jack stands and put them underneath there. Lower the front. Take these wheels off. And undo a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You don't really need to watch that, I guess. But we're going to do that. When you come back, I'll have this tire off. Well, we got her down on the ground. She's really close. I mean, like a couple inches. That's all we need. We just need enough just to drop this spring out. Everything. Well, we need to take off our sway bar and links. So we're going to actually spray it with this stuff. Knock her up. Knock her loose. Sorry. Knock her loose. Not knock her up. Don't knock. Well, do whatever you want. Just know. Yeah. Just remember. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, knock her loose, not knock her up. Gonna go through and lube everything. Got to take this shock off too. Yeah. Spray that down. What else can we spray? I don't know. I'm gonna go around, do the other side. I'll be right back. 18mm for that sway bar. Just took it off with this. Then you're gonna want to drop this bracket. There's a little bracket right now. Now I don't know if you can see it. I'm doing this on an iPhone, so it's really fun. Anyway, right there, you got to take this bracket off. Drop all that out. Oh, I forgot to get. Oh, there you are. Anyway, sorry, put you in the wrong spot. I forgot to get a magnet tray because I'm gonna have to put these somewhere. Yeah, just got to do that. Let's see. I might have to jack up this axle again just to get that bolt off there for the spring. But oh, I'm missing a bolt. That's good. Oh, no, we're not missing a bolt. Okay. Thought I was missing a bolt here. There we go. One's done. Okay, done. Oh, that's an 18 too. Let's see. Oh. She don't have enough to move this bolt on this shock. Oh. Oh, we're gonna be stuck. Oh, we're stuck. Yeah, boy. Shit. Ah, drop my thing. Oh, wow. Am I gonna enter this? Probably not. Nope, not gonna enter it at all. Anyway, our wrench is stuck. It wedged itself against the caliper. Yeah. If you don't have problems, are you really working on anything? You know what I mean? This is a simple problem. Anyway, we'll get that off. I got it. Just had to turn the wheels of it, you know. Minor inconvenience. Anyway, so we need to drop this axle. Oh, let's see. I have to disconnect. Shit. The other side. I'll be back. You can see that's dropped all the way to the ground. Now you just kind of get your spring out. All right. So let's look at what we did. Okay. We undid the shock right here. We undid the sway bar. We undid this. There's a little, it goes right there. There's actually a bolt in there that we got to get to. Yeah. So this side's down. We dropped it all the way to the ground too. I mean, it's on the ground. You can't go any lower. So anyway, we're going to replace these. That side goes towards the axle according to the instructions. Comes with new bolts. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to pro tip on these little bolts right here. Mine was jam-packed full of dirt. Just take you some air compressor and, you know, screwdriver and just kind of work in there. It's good to go now. I can get to it. But yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying. What we did, we pulled the spring out. We have to get in here. We have to take this little whole thing off. We took this bolt off and we undid the sway bar. We also undid the brakes. There's a little bracket right here. It's one bolt, 110 millimeter, and everything just kind of drops down. We dropped the axle all the way down to the ground. So yeah, we're gonna go do the other side and we'll be back. Side tip, if you hear me sniffling, I'm doing this outside because it didn't fit in my garage, even without the leveling kit, and it's a 40, no, it's not even 40 degrees actually. I think last time I checked it was about 30, 31 degrees outside in Wyoming, you know, November in Wyoming. So if you hear me, my nose is running, it's really cold. So anyway, back to, well, this is what you took off. Whole bolt came out. So there's a big bolt. So this is your puck. So you put this, you know, this going towards the axle. So you put that on there, yeah, like that. You also want to put some Loctite. So we got some Loctite. So we're gonna get that, and we'll show you back to it. Anyway, this goes forward like that, so that bracket can go back on there. That's the longer bolt. There's your spacer. Now we got to get this spring back up in here, lift this back up, probably put that bolt back in right there, and put that one back in, and we'll keep this side in there. I want to get both springs in here first though. So we got everything back together. I forgot to record a lot of it, but everything's back in there. This side was really easy to get in. You know, I did have to play with the axle and jack it up and everything. I got this side on. The other side was really a pain in the butt to get seated in there. I mean, I was really short. So what I did is I actually jacked up right here on the frame in front and let that axle just drop. I'm only using Harbor Freight, you know, because I don't care. Well, because I'm You know, if it falls on me, let Jesus take the wheel. I guess if you're seeing this, they didn't fail me. So, but yeah, I'm only using 3 tons, so I only had so much room. But jacking that up, letting this drop, I got that other side in real easy. This side's in real easy. Everything's lined up. I mean, it's real good. I do need new shocks. Mine are a little blown, but that's for future Tanner problems. Yeah, now we're going to continue on. We're going to actually do these brake pads. I'm not doing the rotors. Probably should, but I'm too cheap. So, yeah, we'll come back after we have everything pulled apart. But the leveling kit's in. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Probably about an hour. I would recommend having 2 jacks. I have 2. I have this one and I have that one. It just made it a lot easier, especially if you're doing it in your driveway, you know. If you have a lift, it would be so easy, but I don't have one of those. So yeah, so we're loosening these ones, 17 millimeter. We're just going to take them out. There's that one. The other one. There we go. Now we can just kind of. There we go. Just kind of get this thing moving a little. I'm going to be back. I'm going to go grab a bar. All right, we're back. Let's take this caliper off. Walk it off there. Shit. There we go. Oh, maybe. Bang. There we go. All right, she's off. Oh, put that up there so it's not hanging off. There's our old brake pads. Change out all that hardware. But anyway, that was pretty easy. There's a good comparison. You know, that's gone. Put that one in there. Heck yeah, that's how they're supposed to go. Oh, that one goes on the inside, I think. Yep. Mm-hmm. Kind of compare everything. Yeah, I think we're good on these, you know. That's definitely a lot better. We're going to get some brake disquiet stuff and get it in here. Change out these. I'll come back when everything's back together. We're all done. We got all the brakes in there. Now I'm going to throw these tires back on. We'll come back when it's all ready and done. Go for a ride, huh? Yeah, we're done. All right, well, we're going to take this for a ride. We just finished everything. All tires are back on it. Oh, I had to change my hoodie. But yeah, so far, no rubbing at full lock, you know. Everything's good. I'm going to take it and get in alignment. No. Anyway, you should get in alignment. Everything seems to be good on it. We're going to go get a drink. I think we earned it after this one. Key takeaways from this is have 2 jack stands if you're going to do it in your driveway. Make sure you have 17, 18, and a 21 millimeter socket. Impact helps, and those little spring pocket holders on the bottom, they do get a lot of buildup in there. So I would definitely, if you have an air compressor or have a spray nozzle, get a spray nozzle or anything and knock that out. But yeah, so far everything looks good. It stopped the rubbing. It's a little higher, and it just drives good, and I'm happy with it. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, you know.
If you want to see more videos of this is the first one, so it's shit. It's crap. Don't even, you know, this is the very first ever I've done anything like this. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see. I have more projects coming up. Thanks for watching Down Boys Garage. Have a good day.
Alright, now we're going to take this bolt off. Just like that. That's all there is to it.